Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm back to do hashtag ABC April 2025, which is hosted by Margreth of 7 Plaza and Toni of Create by Toni and Crafty by Toni. Sorry Toni, and I'll put their links below in the description box like I normally do. So we've done C for the 3rd of April. And I said I would do G, definitely, and the others they just say anybody can join in, really, and just put the hashtag in for regardless of what you're doing. So I'm going to do G for greeting cards. So I'm going to show you what I've finished off this little tag in the end. I had no end of trouble putting this little eyelet in, and I found a little pin in the end and stick it on. I'm still umming and ahhing about leaving it is, because sometimes less is more. Whether I do a little bit of lace around the edges, I still don't know, and whether I back it or not, I still don't know. You just see how I feel. I quite like the way it looks now, because I quite like sometimes simplicity is good. So I've got this greeting card. It's not really, I've got this sorry, information there, this gift card. It's a Christmas one, I know, but I thought, oh, hey, you know what, it goes. And I quite like the colour. It doesn't look overly Christmassy. So, and it already had a bow tie in it, but I took the bow tie out. So this time I did the eyelet off camera, so I'm sure because you didn't want to see me do another eyelet. So I put the eyelet in this page here, and I'm going to tie my gift card here, keep it loose like it was intentional, like it was like originally. The knot was a long way from the hole. If I can do that successfully, that'd be good. Oh, lost the end. This is tough, trickier than I thought. Alright, let's see how I go. Pull them together now. Alright, and then it's going to be on my page something a little bit different. What I thought I could do is just tie these ends off. Just cut some of these ends off. They're a bit long for my liking. Shouldn't be using the scissors. You could leave it loose so it's like another journaling spot, or you could glue that side and that side, and it becomes a little pocket to hold things in. So I'm just going to leave it for the moment until I decide whether I'm going to leave it as a writing spot or something, you know, like a memory spot to put something in, or whether I'll use it as another place to put a tag or something like this. I'm just going to leave that there. So that's my first card offering that I'm going to do. Something I thought that was a little bit different. I've never thought that was a bit of fun. And for another card, I'm going to be doing this one here, and I'm just going to be doing like I do with lots of my cards. I just found this card. It was similar colours, and I'm just going to use it. Let's put that there before I lose everything. Just use it as a page. So it's going to go this page. Was I going to do it there? Or not there, not that one. I have it all worked out. And now I can't remember where I was going to use it. But not that one. Oh, where's my other one? Oh, here. Maybe I do need to put in this one after all. No, not this one. It's going to be a page, definitely a page. So I think I'm going to put it in there now. Sometimes I like to have it close to the centre, because sometimes the cards don't bend very well. So it's just going to be a page, basically. Nothing fancy, nothing frivolous, just a card. Pop it in there. This second-hand card from a op shop. So it's just another page. And then the other one I was going to do was going to be I thought I had two of these and I put something somewhere and I don't know where it is. I'll do this one. It's going to be a hinge. What do you mean by that, Kay? Well, that doesn't need to be that one there. Sorry, just trying to work out, just space my stuff out a bit. Normally I have all this all worked out, but because I'm doing it with you, I took everything out so I wouldn't take the surprise away from doing the circle thing. So I can either hinge it there to create extra space, or I can hinge it there so it's a flip out like that, and I could find something to cover that because it's a hotel, so I could do that. So I'm not sure which way to do it. I very rarely do things out that way, so let's do it that way. Just got to find something to hinge it with, so let's find something that's useful. And just cut some of that off. It's not very straight at all. Okay, so I'm just going to create a hinge there. Sometimes with cards you can actually even find something that's so pretty that you can cut out the picture, and I couldn't find anything that I would go with this particular channel. So I didn't find it, but you can find cards with an image that you like, and you can cut the image out to use as a decoration for another element in your journal, another piece of ephemera or a page belly band or something like that. Could have done that side. I ended up covering over the white part anyway because it's a bit white, even though I've got white, that particular print elsewhere. So just put it on the edge of my page, just lining it up. So you've got it as a hidden spot as well. Put something else in there hidden, and you can also open it up to create a bit of writing or something else. Okay, so that's that card. You can also, I've got this invitation card, but you can do this with the front of a card as well, and I'm going to be creating a flip up this time. So I'll pop that there. I could do this one here. That's the front, let's do it at the back, this one at the back. Here. So I'm just going to stop using the word "so okay." You could even stick it in like that the way it is, and it could be another tuck spot there, or just hold it there and then use it as a big belly band kind of thing to hold something really big in here. Now that I thought of that, but I'm going to be doing it over the page. over the page, which is a interesting exercise. So what I'm going to do for over the page is the inside of a card, which I use for another project. Just need to cut that a bit better than it is, or get my trimmer out. Oops. This has a big trimmer, okay, and I thought yes, it is a big trimmer, but because I do scrapbooking papers, there's not a lot of trimmers that have got 12 by 12s on them, so it's ones like this. Just going to cut that a bit more, jagged edge. I thought I had another one of those, but I can't. I must have put it somewhere and I can't find it now. Just going to have a quick look in here. Here it is. So we'll still do keep that inside of the card for another day. I'm going to do a join at the top, and then you can just keep it loose on the top like that. Again, you know, if you don't have it like invitation cards, these are all secondhand from secondhand shops. You can turn lots of invitations into lots of different interesting pieces of ephemera. What I feel like quite often, and I'm always picking them up. Probably too many times, probably. Just going to fold that over. No, the wrong way, okay. Fold that over. No, I was right around. It's amazing what you can find in secondhand shops. Okay, so that's going to go there for the moment. I'm going to stick the other side on and cut it out after I've finished. Let me just fall off my table, but so technically this is not a greeting card, I know. I know that was the first one, but to me they sort of fit in the same sort of category. Okay, let's have a look. Just need to trim that up very carefully. I cut that off. Hopefully I haven't. Just a little bit there. I'm going to put a bit of tape there just to reinforce it. Find some. Bit of masking tape. I didn't join them up very well, did I? Oh, cut myself. Something's bleeding. Can't see well anything though. Right. Hopefully, maybe I should do another one. Is there anything wrong with doing this sort of shaped card? And they just fit over the page. Just as I'm going to have to cover that over with something. Unless it's string. It's string maybe. Wool or something. I'll cover it over. Pop that just over the page like that. And so you've got something of interest hanging over your page. Don't want to do it there. Don't want to do it there. got quite a few things in this particular one. Maybe we can do another one. 2 things there. Trying to find somewhere that's not a lot of stuff. Yeah, just there. Alright, so that's another way to use a greeting card. And then, like I said, you can use the inside of a greeting card to create another page, just another page. Just pop it in, or to make a tag out of it, or build a journal cover from it, or anything like that. So I'm not going to use this at the moment. Just do some different ideas. And I have another one. I thought I had another one. Oh no, it was just an envelope. I was umming and ahhing about putting this in because I really like the colours, and I thought these colours here match these colours here. The only thing is that it's green around the edges, but I could cover that over. Quite often I use these cards for, like I said, pages, or I use them for ephemera. You can use it as a belly band. So if you pop that there, it would be a big belly band, I know. But I could just cut, maybe I could cut that out. It would be a shame though, wouldn't it really? I don't know whether I should use it or not. I'm still in 2 minds. I don't want to really use it as a belly band. I think it's a waste. But it would be something different, wouldn't it? Then I would destroy the card, wouldn't I, if I did the belly band out of it? I do want to do another flip up. Sorry, I'm talking out loud here. I thought I had it in my head what I was going to do with this, and I don't, obviously, so I think I'm going to cut that off. I don't want to. You can make a pile of papers, make another little notebook kind of thing, or make it into a notebook. That's what I can do. I've already got a lot of paper in there for something else though, but you could make another one and do that. But that's just another idea that I've done with cards before. I'm just going to leave that there because I just don't really know what I want to do with it yet. So I apologise for not having an idea, but like I said, I could certainly make it into another little journal in itself by putting some papers in and making it as another little journal to go in the big journal. But I would have to cover the green up and maybe put a little bit more lace or something on it. But I'm going to leave it there because I think it might be good in that spot there. So far today I have created a little bit of a fun thing here to be just as another little writing spot, or as a pocket, just by gluing the side up and the bottom up. And then that was in that one. You can use the inside of the card to build a journal topper, or make a journal card, or a tag out of it, or you can use it just as another page. Then my other idea for today for cards was just creating a flip out, just like that. Pretty basic really. And the other idea I had was to have a flip up over the page, just over the page decoration, and the other one was just as a page. I'm still umming and ahhing about having that one there, much because it's a bit close to the other ones. Oh well. Anyway, Hope that's given you some ideas of what to do with greeting cards or any cards you can find in your op shops. I have used them for so many different things, and thank you so much for joining me today. Please take care and check out the other people doing the hashtag check out the hashtag ABC April 2025 and see what other people are creating. They may be doing some of these ideas, and this particular prompt idea is in my Pinterest board. If you just go to K Forwarder on Pinterest, I tried to find the link, and since my computer's upgraded, I can't seem to sort of get links and transfer across. And then I've got a board in there called hashtag ABC April 2025, where this is in there and this is in there, what's happening on each day. So thank you so much for joining me, and I may put some other things in there too, I don't know yet. Thanks so much for joining me. Third time lucky. Take care. See you later. Have fun. Bye bye.